Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode. Thank you so much for joining me today and another Saturday, beautiful Saturday after Christmas. And after, I hope you guys had a great Christmas. I hope you guys had a great Boxing Day, and I hope you guys really were able to make those sales at the same time, which is most importantly that you spend a great time with your family. Especially in this holiday season, which is actually really amazing atmosphere, really amazing feeling before Christmas. Usually the holidays really has a very special meaning because everyone is connecting, everyone is being very kind, and that's really important. And I think everyone should be helping not only in those few weeks or few months or a month out of the year. I think every day you're supposed to be giving back and helping people and make it as a habit, because always will come back to you, and good karma always come around, even if you believe in that or not. But hey, that's how I go with. At the same time, I know, guys, some of you had great sales on Boxing Day, some of you didn't, and we're gonna discuss that today, especially like after the holidays and how the sales have slowed down, which is really expected, and something is going to happen for the next, hopefully, I mean, not hopefully, but it's going to be for the next few days, even month, because people will be spending a lot of money on Christmas. Now they're going to take a break. It's going to be a lot of returns and all this stuff. So we're going to talk about it. I really want all your questions, so please leave all your questions in the chat. At the same time, I have a lot of questions that you guys have asked in the Facebook group at the same time in the YouTube channel, so I would like to address them today. And at the same time, we're going to talk about the goals. I would love to know more about your goals. What your goals for 2020? What are you planning to do? Especially this one is going to be the last live Q&A before the new year 2020. And I'm really excited about it. And yesterday I was just thinking about it. And I was like, hey, what do you really want to do for 2020? What are the things that you really want to tackle? And I wrote a few things. They're all random. Doesn't need to be really only in business. It could be anything in my life at the same time. How to grow personally and also in business-wise. I really hope 2020 is going to be great for all of us. I think it's going to be, if you have the right mindset, if you have the right knowledge, information, you should be really doing it very well. And so please tell me where you guys are tuning from. At the same time, if you have any question for me, I would love to answer. Today we're gonna have really live Q&A. I don't have a subject I would like to talk about like every Q&A. This is just gonna be, I'm gonna give you more chance to ask me questions. I'm gonna answer them, and at the same time we talk about 2020. So let's see what we have here. We have Audrey. How you doing, Audrey? I hope you're doing fine. Happy Saturday to you as well. And we have Nancy says, hello, Saturday, everyone. Hello to you, Nancy. I hope you had a great time with your family. I know you're a great cook, and I feel like all your guests are being stuffed right now with all these goodies and good food. Nancy, since I called her a message, was like, man, I'm in the kitchen. I'm cooking a lot, la la la. But hey, that's the mother and the grandmother nature inside of her. Really want to give back, and she always giving back in the Facebook group and everything. And we're doing a lot of things, hopefully for 2020, and hopefully it'll be great. So Nancy, thank you so much again, and I hope you had a great Christmas. Kyle Hove says hi guys, and then we have Shateen says hi guys from UK. Hey, thank you so much for joining, brother from UK. I really appreciate it. And we have Alex Rivera. He says hello. And we have Monica Aros says hello everyone. Monica, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, and I really appreciate the support, guys. We're having a really good response so far. I really like the response that we're having from all the videos that we're doing. I really appreciate your help. I really appreciate you just tuning in and listening to someone who's in the internet just talking, and I really appreciate it. And this is one of the goals I want to do for 2020, to grow this channel a little bit more, and I would love to get your help and really grow it together. And I really love your feedback. It's really important to me, guys. And we have Wayne Han from Hong Kong. Hey man, Wayne, I hope you're doing fine, man. I know you're doing a lot, and I really believe you are here every Saturday, almost every Saturday, and I really believe you have a lot of things planned for 2020, and I'm really excited for all of you guys who are here, who are listening. This stuff that we're sharing here is just actionable steps. It's not just, hey, we're giving content and we have a good day. No, I'm really trying to give you things that you can do that really improve your business, and it's really important for us to do that. So let's go ahead and jump onto the few things that I have. At the same time, you can go ahead and ask me questions, okay? Please leave them in the chat. So we have one thing that people are talking about is no sales after Christmas. Actually, you know what? This is really weird because for people who have a product or just launched, they don't know how many sales they're doing every day in the regular months. They're going to be surprised because they're going to launch it. They might be selling 10 or 15. That's what they expected to sell per day. And then when the sales falls off to 2 or 3, which is the normal thing, they freak out, which is normal. I mean, there's multiple factors in it. You didn't validate the market very well because it's kind of was skewed in Q4 because there's a lot of volume coming in, a lot of traffic. So you're going to sell no matter what. But it's the time to gauge yourself. I really believe after the holidays, maybe a month after holidays, maybe the end of January, you're going to see some stuff are going on. And you're going to see increase in sales depending on your product, depending on the category, depending on is it giftable, what exactly the product is, very hard. Or for example, the supplement product, it really didn't affect. Like Christmas, I didn't get a big spike in sales. I get really moderate. I didn't feel it as much. It was okay. It was a little bit more than the average month. It was a little bit more than the average day, but not by a lot. Not like those significant sales that you can see 3-4 times X amount of sales. I didn't see that. I saw really little. On the other side, electronics and the other products, yes, I saw some spike, which is really awesome and really amazing. The same thing with retail online arbitrage usually works very, very well in Q4. That's why I took advantage to do it. But the sales have slowed down really, really dramatically. And this is just because I'm in Canada, and Canada, I was expecting that. It's just as if people, like, after Christmas, they just don't buy anything. And it's just really crazy because you see me, as soon as I come in, I start selling, then start becoming a big spike, and then it goes down slowly until nothing. It's true, I don't have a lot of inventory at the same time, so that's one of the reasons. But I know the sales is going to be very slow. So instead of selling 15 to 20 units in Canada, I'm expecting maybe 3 to 4 units. Even that a lot of you may be scared or something about buying stuff for retail on arbitrage. Yesterday I went and I bought a lot of stuff to resell. It's not the same volume, so I wasn't going deep in one product and selling, buying 10 of them or 12 of them to resell. All what I was doing is getting 2 or 3 items from each, and I went wide instead of going deep in one product, because I understand now it's going to be a little bit harder to sell a lot of units. So if I go wide, I will increase the chances of selling multiple products very quickly, and just having variety in my selection of my inventory really, really important. So that's what I did. Retail online arbitrage. The supplement is still going strong the same way. Even that I am in the 4 stars is really bad, but it's still good sales. Like yesterday, I think we got 26, 25 units. Let me just see. And so far great. So far great, actually. I'll share it with you very quickly. So this is, I'm still good. Still, so far we have 8 units, and at the same time we are just keep going with it. It didn't affect me as much. I had some slow sales because the past, not the 3 days ago, I had some slow sales because a few reasons. My reason was I didn't have enough stock, and at the same time I didn't have available units in stock. So pay attention to this, because if you don't have if you don't see that your stock available, and if you check your listing, or you check your listing and you say, hey, it will be delivered in 5 or 6 days, for sure you're not going to make those sales. So always pay attention to it. I always see when the customer is going to receive it, comparing to other listings. So if I see other listings and I see them all are going, and all of them, let's say they will be shipped by Monday, but mine is by Thursday, I know people are not going to buy mine, they're going to buy theirs. So you need to check that. The same thing with the other product that we're selling very well. We actually get also issues. And this is the thing, I'm being very transparent with you, and I would like to come here and talk to you about it, is actually we get a very bad feedback, NCX, the customer voice, and actually we got hurt with a lot of bad feedback. We didn't get any reviews, surprisingly, but we get them through the NCX, which is the customer voice, which is we talked about, and there's a video, you can go ahead and watch it. They complain about the product. I believe maybe 2 of them are valid, but the rest of them are not. I think people are just returning products they don't pay for shipping back, and I think some of them are competitors because we really came up very hot. We still, even though the product will be, which is very weird, will be shipped by January 6th or 8th, we still made sales. We didn't make a lot of sales, but we made enough sales. Still, considering I don't have enough units, I think now we have 20 units left, and I would like to share that with you as well. So look, 6th or the 7th, and this is what we have so far. And this is, wow. Oh, 27. I swear to you, I didn't even know how much we're making. $27,000 on the last few days. I came back a little bit here back, and I came back in stock a bit, but then actually we get our listing suppressed 2 days ago. We get the listing suppressed because of a lot of bad feedback, but I knew it was nothing. I just reactivated it, relisted it, and we were good. Now I paused it. I will pause it because by 6th or 7th of January is really a long time. So that's what happened, but that's the risk that I was willing to take. The risk that I told you is electronic, product sells very well. If it has a lot of volume, the same thing I was talking about the market size when I was talking about last week, and something was expected, man. I knew it. And I'm okay with it, and I know we're gonna get through it. I have enough confidence in myself and in our team and what we can do and how we can adjust. I'm used to getting problems and fixing them and solving them, and I think that's one of the things I'll be doing at the same time. But I have 2 options. I have no bad reviews, and there is 1,000 units coming in, but actually we paused it a bit until Monday, this Monday and Tuesday. The inspection is going to go and check each single product to make sure everything is good. And I'm really confident we're going to be good. If we don't get any bad reviews by then, I will continue with the same listing. If it's not, I'm just going to create a brand new listing because we already proven that really works and everything. And I'll start over again, and I'm okay with it. So, because I didn't do any reviews. That's why I didn't do any reviews, because I wanted to know how much feedback we get in electronics, and then I move to the next one. There's a lot of strategies here and there, but that's what I'm doing. Very nice. All right. The same thing. I want to talk a little bit about our. I would love to hear more about your goals. I really would love to know what do you want to do about 2020. What the things that you're working towards, or what the things in your mind that you really want to do. So I'm going to talk about a few things that I want to do. They're not in order, but they're just the things that came to my mind. I really, as you know, guys, I'm going to be speaking in San Francisco on February 26th. And I'm really excited about it. I get invited to go speak for people and with other people, with other sellers, other speakers, which is, I'm really honored that they asked me, and especially knowing that we just started this YouTube channel and still being asked. We don't have a lot of subscribers, and we're still able to do it. That means people who are out there, I think they believe in us, and they know that we will be doing well, and they like the content. They know we're not BS, and that's something really important. And so what I'm trying to do, I'm going to do hopefully more speaking this year, 2020. I want to, if I get invited more, I'll accept them this time, and I will just go and start speaking, network with other people, network with other sellers, which is really important. And this is the thing that I really would love to do. The other thing, I would love to get this channel reached to 1,000 subscribers by end of January, or at least the beginning of February. We are like almost 400 people shy away from the 1,000, and it's really frustrating a little bit because we did a lot of effort. I really expected it to be less effort than this, but actually no, it takes more effort. I'm okay with it. I don't mind it. I just thought it's going to be sooner, but we will be working on how we can get more subscribers, or people who are really connect with our channel, connect with me, or connect with the content that we do, which is really important. And I want you to know something, guys. And this is something really important, even in business or even in selling a product. What sells doesn't work, and what works doesn't sell. So what does that mean? If you see that a lot of products that are actually, they're supposed to solve a problem like as seen on TV, and they don't work actually, but they sell a lot, okay? And the other thing, the things that really works very well, they don't sell, or they do not sell enough. Why is that? Because it's all about the marketing behind it and about how you position yourself, how you tap into people's emotions, and how you be able to kind of, it's very thin line between manipulating and convincing, and that's very critical. And that's why I'm actually other YouTube channels or something they're doing very well, because they can BS their way through the YouTube channel. I'm not saying all of them. There's a lot of legitimate good things that really even them. They are growing at a very slow rate, but they're really legit. Like if you see all the people who are really legit, I believe they're really not growing very fast. That's due to people, they don't want to listen to someone telling the truth. They need more about telling them something that impossible but is believable, not believable, something that's impossible that they can believe in and give them hope. But I really know that our content is very good. It's true. I know it comes from proven techniques and stuff, and slow is going to grow, but not going to grow as fast as I was very marketing stuff and doing stunts, come make more millions. There's many people, thousands of people in my group that making millions of dollars and shit like that. It's not true, and I don't think it's right. And actually, I would like also to tell you that the Fake Gurus video, actually we didn't finish the editing. It was supposed to be launched last Wednesday, but the editing took longer time, and I really want to make sure the editing is very good. Everything is good before it moves up. We're going to get more emojis and more stuff coming in the video. So something we're trying new, and the editor we had to go back and forth a lot. So this is on a different note about the figures and stuff like that we're going to get into. But hey, I'm very excited about 2020, and I really would like to get your help to grow this channel and get it to at least 1,000 subscribers, and we'll see what we can do. I'm thinking about doing some little marketing, a little contest for subscribers. So if we reach 1,000 subscribers by mid-February, or if we reach 1,000 subscribers, whatever comes first, we can give a good giveaways, whether it's mentoringship, a whole month of mentoringship with me, or is going to be giving listing optimization away, or any service that we have, listing optimization, ManyChat, websites, whatever we have. We're going to make a big package and multiple services, and will be for multiple people to win it, which is, I think it's really good. But you tell me if that's something will interest you, and people who can run in the contest or be eligible for the contest, people who like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And if we hit 1,000 subscribers or reach the deadline for 15, whatever comes first, I will be giving all these giveaways for you, and multiple people will benefit. But let me know if that's something really good. Yesterday I was thinking about it, but I'm not sure if we should do it. Number 4, I really would like to network with other sellers and influencers. So I'm thinking about I get a lot of I get a lot of people reach out to me just to network or come visit or do stuff like that, and I don't do them. I'm more like a lazy person, and I don't know. I think something I need to get out of my comfort zone, which is, I think a lot of you have the same issues. You're always in your zone and you're not trying new things. And I think what got me here is by pushing the envelope all the time, and by doing things that I don't do usually. And that's what makes me progress and makes better things. So I'm thinking about networking a little bit more and connecting with other influencers, whether from YouTube or anywhere else, and we can collaborate. So that's another thing I would like to really do to grow both. Whoever I collaborate with or connect with, it's really important. Number 5, I really would like to launch. I have 3 products. There's one product, electronic, that you guys, which is I just showed you about, which is I'm having issues a little bit. It's not issues, the big ones. I know I'm gonna overcome them, but is one of the things that I would like to launch properly in 2020. So by January, hopefully next in a few weeks, I will relaunch it back, to make sure I really launch it very well. Even without the launch strategy, only with PPC we're selling very well. But I would like to build it a little bit more. I would like to really do a really nice ManyChat launch and see how that goes. At the same time, I have 2 other products that I am going to be launched is with partners. And these products, they are actually just now we're receiving them. It's supposed to be received a week ago or 2 weeks ago, but they didn't. They were delayed, so they're getting now processed. So once they can be available, I would like to launch them. So I have 2 of them. They're supposed to be coming with our partners of mine, and so basically these things also I would like to launch. So I have 3 products that I would like to launch. They're brand new brands that we built from the bottom to the top, and that's something I really would like to do. And at the same time, I would like to launch. I would like to try to launch 2 to 3 products from each brand. So I have 3 brands we're launching right now. I know it's a lot of tasks. That's why I don't accept a lot of mentorship. I don't accept a lot of people coaching, because I'm really busy with those and I want to grow them very well. But I'm very selective with my coaching. I still offer it. I still coach people, but I'm very selective with people who I would like to work with. I really would like to work with people who really want it, people who really want to grow. It's not just something, hey, I want to do it for a month and that's it. No, I would like consistency. And if you really need good results, it's not going to be a month. It's going to take a few months for you just to be able to get your tasks, whether product research, PPC growth, whatever it is. So I really would like to launch 2 to 3 products in each brand. So each brand now has 1 product, and I would like to launch 2 to 3 products for all 2020. So for each one of them will be 2 to 3. That means we're going to get from 6 to 9 products collectively together, but each brand is going to have 2 to 3. Now, this is the minimum I would like to do, but I really believe if we really put our SHIT together, I think we'll be able to grow it a little bit more. But I think this is going to set us up very well for Christmas, for next Christmas. See, I know I'm thinking a little bit far for next Christmas already, but I think if we have enough products, next Christmas is going to be really, really good payout. At the same time, I would like to work on my health. This number 6, I'm very little in size. But no, I actually gained around 60 to 70 pounds since I started this journey 4 years ago. So I would like to work on my health a little bit and just get a little bit better with my eating, with my health habits. Especially this business is very hard on you because you're always alone, you're by yourself. All your friends is basically you guys connecting on YouTube, connecting on the social media, Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is. And you're always by yourself. It's really... You think when I first started this business, like, oh my God, that's awesome. I'm going to be working from home and everything. But actually, where you live, where you work, where you do everything is the same spot. It's really hard on yourself, especially with food habits. You're always here doing nothing. You don't have enough exercise, or I'm not saying you cannot do that. Yes, you can. But I get busy. I get so much into it. I really want to make it happen. It's not an excuse. And I think this is just something I'm trying to convince myself, oh my God, business. No, I think it's something that I should have paid attention to, and not only worrying about the money or worrying about building the brand. It's more about the whole picture, whether your health, family, and business at the same time. So this is a thing I would love to work on 2020, and I will do it gradually. Also, I would like to, number 7, I would like to grow a little bit or get back into. It's not my top priorities because I already have done it, but maybe do a little bit more eBay.com, not .ca, and also work on retail online arbitrage a little bit more. Really time consuming for me. So what I'm thinking of, maybe I get some helpers to come help me. Like I used to have that 2 years ago or a year ago. 2 years ago, I used to have helpers to come help me go source products for me and all this stuff. So maybe I'll do that back, but I think it will be good to get back into it and just get another extra stream of income. Especially now, I am a little bit have more time for myself, and that's I found it really was therapeutic. I think that's how they say it. Was very good therapy for me to go source. I really felt good. waking up every morning, remembering the days when I started, waking up, going, hitting every Walmart, getting a good deals. It's really something cool. And I would like to do a little bit more of it. Not to the extent spend a lot of money on it, but be very selective, buying cheap stuff and flipping them for not bad money. Number 8, I would like to automate. I would like to automate my small tasks and create SOPs. And so basically, I would like a lot of small tasks. There's a lot of your time. Okay, so if you see in your business, there's a lot of small tasks that are gonna really take most of your time when you're doing. So, for example, maybe you're. I'm not saying that I'm having this issue because I have someone already taking care of it. But let's say you have your someone to reply to your feedback, to reply to bad reviews, to reply to customer service. Maybe you're trying to do product research. Maybe you're trying to do some clients feedback. Maybe you want to make sure just getting a rhythm and answering emails and Facebook messages and all this stuff really takes a lot of time, especially running the Facebook group and stuff like that. So I'm thinking maybe we can automate a little bit more. Maybe we can get another VA on the team, and we automate a little bit better. And also I would like to do SOPs, which means standard operation procedures for all the brands. So I have like kind of a standard of operation procedure, and it's really important that each brand that you have that have systems in place, that knowing, hey, if I would like to order looking for product research, what are the methods that you take that if you give it to someone else, they can do the same job as you or same quality as you. So if you're able to get each side of your business automated, one of them is going to make the business less dependent on you, because you don't want to be the business. You want to be working on your business. You want to be operating the business. You want to be managing the business as a business owner. You don't want to be the business itself. You don't want to be doing everything yourself. And this as entrepreneur is very hard. I automate everything almost. Everything I do, I always have some people that I know what to do. So if I get something, I know where to give it. To give it to this virtual assistant, give it to this person or to this person, to make sure I really automate it. And this is very easy for you because you can have your efforts, your mindset on things that to grow the company, than worrying about the little things, and then you will never be able to grow. And you see yourself, hey, it's been 2 years, I've never moved up or never get better, because everything you're doing yourself instead of automated, or instead of letting other people do it, and you focus on the things that grows the business, whether it's sales, whether networking, whether communicating with other people, whether collaborating with other people. And this is something I really would like to do for the other brands, and I would like to automate them. All the brands going to have the same kind of thing, almost the same kind of SOPs, because this SOPs, you can have them and give them to anybody, can operate the same thing. It's just going to be a little bit different about reordering, shipping, and all this stuff, but everything else is going to be the same. Number 9, I would like to keep helping people the way I'm doing it right now. I would like just to keep helping as much as I can. I cannot help everyone through messages or personalized unless you go through the service that we have, because it's really time consuming for me, and I cannot just come and give you an advice just because, hey, he asked the question, I'm just going to give him anything just to look good. No, I need a lot of questions that you guys have that needs me to sit down, look at the products and everything, and I won't be able to do it just like that, because my time is really valuable. And I think there's a service I'm charged very cheap for what I offer. I don't think anybody who had a meeting with me or something, they didn't get the value of their money. And so I would like to help more doing things that you guys want. So if you have something in mind that you want, or a video, you need to give me your feedback. If I don't hear your feedback, I won't be able to help you. I won't be able to make a video that's gonna help you. So I would like to keep helping more people. At the same time, I would like to hear more of your feedback so we can work accordingly. The same thing is, that's why I would like to help people. And I was thinking about the contest, honestly. I know I'm repeating myself, but the contest, I think by offering a lot of services, like 3 1-hour coaching. So this is going to be 3 prizes, 1 hour each, giving to 3 different people, giving 1 mentoringship for free, maybe giving 3 listings prizes for 3 people, maybe giving a ManyChat launch also. It's going to be around worth $4,000 worth of contest if you put them all together, and this is real price. If you go now purchase them, will be at this price. And I'm thinking maybe I can do this contest, so it's going to be win-win for both of us. I win by you just sharing this video, helping me spreading the word, and just getting more subscribers and reaching the goal together. We're building this channel together, me and you. I'm helping you, you're helping me to grow this channel. I'm helping in your business, and I really would love to just run this contest. And I would like to sit with my team. My team doesn't know about it. Actually, now they're blowing me up with messages like, "Oh, really, man? This is awesome, exciting." But I think I'm going to sit with my team, see how we can strategize it and how we can launch it for 2020. And I really need your help. And I'm excited about it, to be able to give back and at the same time give more than what I'm giving, give a little bit more, and give this contest. And you know, I can be able to meet some of you and help them in their business, whatever they need. This are some of my goals, but I have some ideas that I would like to sit with my partners that I would like to talk about. Like for example, I have some partners and some businesses that I would like to sit with them and see what their goals as well, how we're gonna go. But I'm just talking about the side of my side, what the things I would like to do with my own things, but with my partners, I need to sit down and see what they want to do. And number 11, which is the ad at the end, I would like to experiment a little bit more with YouTube ads or Google Analytics. I think it's a lot untapped business, a lot of untapped marketing strategy. Everyone knows Facebook ads, Instagram, but nobody runs really YouTube ads. And YouTube ads is very helpful, but the issue with it, like I'm running right now, I just started running. I ran it for a long time. I ran it like last year. I ran it, but I didn't get enough results. So now I'm refining a little bit more, and I'm understanding a little bit more, and has something called placement in Google and YouTube ads, where you can target specific channels, where you can target specific audience, demographic, and everything. So I'm trying this. I'm testing few of them, and let's see how that works. And you can use the same thing for your product. A lot of things with Google ads or YouTube ads that can help you. So these are mine. So I would like to see what's yours. And just give me a glass of water. I'm just going to drink a little bit until you guys show me more questions. All right. Let's see what we have now. All right. Let's see what we have. It says, Wayne High says, "Hey Saad, I would like to know if add one more variable in my product. If I do a PPC campaign, what variable will show up in the results?" Wayne. I would like to understand your question a little bit better. He's saying, I would like to know if add one more variable in my product. If I do a PPC campaign, what variable will show up in the results? If I would like to add variation. I think it's variation you're talking about to your product. If you add it, I really recommend the following. When you set up your campaign, I would like to leave one campaign for the whole product, even including their variation. But in each campaign I create, instead of having one ad group, I'm gonna have 2 ad groups. So one ad group for the specific color, the specific count, the specific size, whatever it is, but under 2 ad groups. So like this, you can have more accurate data. So you have the same campaign, but you have 2 ad groups. One ad group is hitting one variation, and the other ad group hitting another variation. And like this, you will know which one's working better. But if you have them all under the same thing, it's going to be a little bit harder, and that's going to let Amazon decide which one is going to convert better and which one is going to show first, according to the impressions, according to conversion and clicks and all the stuff, click-through rate, and this is how you do it. But it's very hard to understand until you really run the campaigns and get the data, and you really need at least 10 to 14 days of data to know which one is best. But usually, if you have them under the same campaign, Amazon will decide. Monica says, hi Sad, what is your minimum ROI that you never go below? So return on investment. So if I spend $10, how much I want to make? So if I spend 10, how much you want to get back? So me, I always, if I spend 10, I would like to make another 10 extra. So 20 bucks. 20 bucks is going to be 10 bucks from initial investment, $10 profit. I think 100% ROI, it's really great, especially for private label. Now for retail arbitrage, it varies. It varies a lot depending on your the product price, depending on how fast the product is selling, how much you can sit on the product. This is varies. It could be from 50% to 100% to 200, 300%, depending on the product and how much you buy the deal or good deal. But for private label, I think 100%, it's really good average. And honestly, you will be netting at the end around 20% or 25% net profit. So if you sell the product for 100 bucks, let's say $33 for the cost of product, $33 for the cost of commission, Amazon fees and everything, and then $33 for your profit or gross profit. Instead of taking $33 only just like that, after PPC and marketing everything, you maybe end up with $25 in your pocket. So that's why I say 20 to 25% net profit is really reasonable, unless you're really getting into a really good market, very specific niche, and then you go higher. Like in supplement, there's so much demand, there's so much things, I cannot go more than 20%, or I cannot even ages from 18% to 25%, depending on the day, depending on the sales, how many people are subscribe and save, how many people are rebuying my product. So it varies from 18 to 25%, but it all varies. If you get bad reviews, it's gonna change and all this stuff. But I think 20 to 25%, it's really, really cool. Dux, say hi Giant. How you doing, Dux? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. He says, Monica says, I would like to send a product for unboxing video. Can I send it from Seller Central? Yes, absolutely. For any unboxing, you can do two things. One of them, you can let the influencer go ahead and just order the product and then you refund them. You can do that if you want, or you just do multi-channel fulfillment order and you can ship the product directly from your Amazon to them. And that will be only, they will charge you, you will be charged the product, product cost, and also, you will charge because you will give it away, but that's how the cost from you, and also the shipping is, which Amazon is going to charge you for it. So depending on what day you're going to take, you're going to take 2-day shipping, which option you're going to take, 2-day shipping, 3 to 5 days, whatever it is, and you'll pay that shipping to be good to go. Hi Seth, thanks for everything. How can I get past my competitors working with the PPC? You know what? It's very easy to do. Strategy I gave you really works very well, and I have proved it so many times with a supplement. I proved it with the new product I launched. Even the other 2 products I'm going to be launching, I'm going to do the same thing with the same strategy I'm going to set up. But the question is not going to be only with PPC. You need to look at overall. I don't want you to be guys one-dimensional. I don't want you to be say, hey, your product is not good, I'm on PPC, I'm going to do well. No, you have to think about, hey, what's the product? How you differentiate the product? How good is your listing? How good your customer service? How good your features of the product? How good your enhanced brand content? How everything works together. Is nothing, only one thing is going to work. You need to work on everything. You need to work on the marketing, the product, and the listing, on the differentiation. Everything works together. If anything missing, you will have a hard time, because you can run PPC and your ACOS 100, 150, and that's because the product is not optimized. That's why it's very hard for me to tell you only with PPC. I'll tell you, there's no black and white answer. This is something you have to sit down and you have to analyze until you come up with the good strategy. But with PPC, if you want it, you can do it, as I was saying, with our PPC campaigns. You can target them. You can raise the bid if you want more. Like me, what I recommend usually suggested bid, then 20%. You add 20 cents or 30 cents, or you go 10% to 30% increase, and then slowly increase it. But if you want it, you can jack it up from the beginning. But I don't recommend it without knowing the whole thing. So it will be unfair to you and to me to give you this kind of answer without knowing the product. But yes, it is possible with PPC. Jocelyn says, hey Saad, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, Jocelyn. I hope you're feeling better, and I hope because I don't know if I can share that or not, but Jocelyn, she's expecting, and I hope you're feeling better, Jocelyn, and thank you so much for tuning in. Audrey says, is there any way to remove inaccurate product review? For example, the person was upset my product was not brown yet. It says 5 times in the listing it's black. Okay, so honestly, it's very hard to get a review removed. But Audrey, if you have something like that, I think you can contact them and see what happens if they can remove it. I was very surprised. I got one review removed last week, and I was so shocked. I just give it I was like, hey, you know what, honey? I told my wife, hey babe, you know what? Just go ahead, send them an email, send email to Amazon and see what they do. The customer was complaining about the product. What was it? The product. What? I don't know. He said the product. I would like to stop my save and subscribe. Please stop. And he gave me 1 star. I was like, man, what? It's not me who stopped the save and subscribe. It's you who's supposed to stop save and subscribe. I didn't force you to save and subscribe. For those who doesn't know, if you have a supplement or no, it actually can do it automatically. If your product qualify for save and subscribe, of product is for monthly, you can actually save, subscribe to it, and you will save. So every time you get more orders, or every month they will send them a new product. Every month it's going to be sending a new product to them, and they will get a discount because they are into the subscription business model. So anyways, they told me this. I cannot stop it. They have to stop it. I could buy Amazon, and they actually removed it the same day. So I think you should do it, and you should be fine. The other things we used to get reviews removed when someone complains. If someone complains about the product and then mentioning another competitor, this is one thing that used to be very easy for us to remove, but now it is not working. I don't get it as much, honestly. I think people a little bit gave up on giving me a lot of bad reviews because 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, I got really a few bad reviews on back to back, which is really hurt. But now I'm okay. So hey, it's gonna happen, but I think you should mention it, and I think hopefully Amazon will remove it. But I believe you have a good chance. Larissa says, good morning, Merry Christmas everyone, Merry Christmas to you. Saad, what's the best way to contact you? I messaged you on Facebook, but seems like you haven't seen my message yet. Yes, I have been busy, honestly, lately, and I just need some time off a little bit. I was thinking and all this stuff, but it's the holiday season, and I had a problem with one of the products, so I needed to really pay attention. But I will get to it. Usually it's only Messenger. Usually my assistant will reply back if something not something me. I will answer if something generic or something. You're asking about a service, or you're asking about a specific thing. She will answer them. But I will check it. I'll let you know. But Messenger is the best way to do it, or the best way, honestly. So I will get to it. I will read it, and I will let you know what's up, man. Order says, for product research for things what are not on Amazon but are on Pinterest, what's a good amount of repins that shows a good demand? I don't look at it just like that. It doesn't mean that if it doesn't have enough pins, that means, or repins, that means there's an issue. No, it's more about search volume, keyword search volume. So if I find a good product, and I would like to see the search volume on Amazon, how much is it, and see if something that comes up a lot. So it's not only by looking at pins, it's more about finding an idea and then be able to plug it in Amazon, see if there's a competition, or if they have the same kind of design, or if they have the same kind of modification on Amazon or not. If it's not, that means it's a good product. If you really meet the search volume, the criteria, and you'll be able to get it. But you also can use Pinterest. And for example, I know there is a demand for microphone, and I know it's really doing very well, but everyone's selling the same kind of microphone, but I want something different. So I can go to Pinterest, type microphone, and see what other microphones are really having enough likes or pins, and I will be able to get this model tested on Amazon, see if it's really people like it before you're ordering a big amount. We really teach that in our mastermind very well, and we really go ahead and explain it really in depth, especially because I'm with Tim Jordan on this mastermind, and he explains it really well, and we're getting a very good results. Just stay tuned. January's things are coming in. They're going to do a little bit of product research with Pinterest, and he will share a few things. So I don't want to share everything right now, but hopefully January is going to be a big series of how to do Pinterest, and I will let you know about it, guys, once that happens. But always about search volume. Actually, the other day I was shared with one of my friends one of the products that actually doesn't have any demand on Amazon, but they have very good demand. And Kickstarter did very well, and Pinterest having multiple designs. And what we have to do is actually, instead of looking at search volume on Amazon, I went and I looked for search volume on, let's say, first of all, a Google trend. Then I looked at merchant words to see how globally, how the search volume is. Then I looked at Facebook Audience Insight to see how many followers or pages are actually related to that product that that he would like to launch. And from then we were determining that there's almost 10 million people are looking for the product, even that there's no searches on Amazon, which is really weird. So that was a jackpot for him, and I really cannot wait to see how well he can do with it. Justin said, is still a good strategy to run a deep discount campaign? No, I don't recommend it anymore, deep discounts. The other day, I was listening to a podcast with CJ, the lawyer, CJ Rosenbaum. Hopefully I didn't butcher his name. But they were saying they're getting a lot of cases where people getting their accounts suspended, and they're getting their listings suppressed, and they're getting letters from ranking manipulation because of getting high percentages off in their launches. So 90%, 95%, 85%, and they're getting a lot of people now on the rise. They're getting their accounts suspended. So I wouldn't do it. And as you know, Jocelyn, I don't like getting 90% off. I like, maybe you can do search, find, and buy, and a full refund in the back end, or you give regular percentages, with 30%, 40%, even if it's going to raise your cost per click on Facebook ads, and maybe cost you more money for the giveaway, but is the safest way to do. So I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't do it for my products myself, even if it works or not, but I won't do it myself. Shatin says, yes, please. Can you do a tutorial on eBay as well? Will be great. Yeah, I can do it. I have done it before in the past with eBay and stuff. But hopefully we'll be able, I'm still working on them, which is I would like to meet with the team again and talk about how we can run the retail arbitrage, online arbitrage series that we're going to work on for 2020. So hopefully we'll be able to launch that retail arbitrage series in January. But, the team needs to get some rest. They've worked a lot this year, and I think they need to enjoy their time with their family, and is well deserved. Justin says, it's bittersweet. I usually set alarm and have an accountability buddy. Yes, this is very important, Jocelyn. I think you need to have someone to hold you accountable for your actions, and that's why sometimes partners very good. Sometimes having Facebook group like the one we have, which is nice, plug in right now, subscribe, like the video right now if you like it so far, join the Facebook group, because having the same minded people in the Facebook group is going to help you to run over obstacles, to be able to get the right advice, and all of you going to be in the same boat. By running a business by yourself is really hard, but you need people who have the same mindset, the same goals, so you'll be able to help each other achieve it. It's not easy. It's hard, but believe me, it's possible. If a guy like me, Dum will be able to do it, who worked in a car wash, worked in a gas station, worked in a restaurant, worked construction, did all this stuff, and I was able to do it. All you need is the drive. You need to make sure, you know what, I want to do this, and go fully on it. And that's what I did. I'm not telling you I made it. I'm not made it yet. I still have a lot of things to do. A lot of mistakes I do every day with my decisions. A lot of mistakes because I have to take a decision. Nobody else will take it. So that's something I need to take responsibility, since I just grow into, in the past few years, I grow into the leader position, or I don't know, it's very weird to say CEO, but all of a sudden I see that I have actually people I'm managing. I have some VAs, I have some people, my team, I have some people working with me that they need my feedback, they need my response, so you will grow into it slowly. Michael Sad has a Deaf BBC series on YouTube that's highly recommended. Yes, BBC series, really good BBC series. It's really amazing. I think one of the best out there. I recommend Michael to go ahead and watch it. I really would like to know your feedback after it's done. Leave a comment there and let me know if you understood. But it's really great. Monica says, what strategy you recommend of getting more reviews? Do you do click funnels? I don't do click funnels. But the best thing to get reviews is going to be your insert card, your ManyChat sequence, and your ManyChat launch strategy or review strategy that you can do. Now, the other day I was listening to a podcast, and you know that everyone and their mother, basically, they always want to go ahead, take their attention from Amazon and go ahead and grow their Shopify website, getting traffic outside, learning Facebook ads. And they interviewed this guy who sold his company for $4 million within 3 years. And he was like, the biggest mistake he made, I'm not saying this is for everybody, but something you need to consider. He says, I spent over $100,000 within 10 months to grow my business outside of Amazon, and we failed. Even after they hired a marketing agency, they did everything they have to. They had enough money to hire someone who specialized, and they still flunked. But they were doing very well on Amazon. So they said the thing they learned the most is that they had to look back and focus on the things that are working and not thinking about things that they don't know about, which is really makes sense, because I say that all the time. I say, hey, I'm not looking, okay, I'm going to build my subscriber list, I'm going to build my ManyChat list, my email list, but I'm not doing a lot with it. I'm not going to take all my focus from what's working, making me money, and take that focus and put it into something else I don't understand. It's not going to be good. And actually, this guy really confirmed my ideas and my thinking, because it's not as easy. There's people who make a killing with Shopify, make a killing with other things, but they're very small percentage. So if you know something that's really working very well, focus on it, build it, and slowly you can build off Amazon. But it's not gonna happen right away with your first product. I really recommend if you have multiple products within your same brand before you launch outside, and if you have enough email subscribers, or you have a lookalike audience or something like that, someone who's really good at Facebook ads as well. But anyway, something you need to consider. I really believe something it's really important for us to think about, and not to get into the shiny object, because if you move from one channel to another, from YouTube channel to another, or you see someone else's clickbaity, hey, I made this much with Shopify, I made this much with this, I made this much with my Facebook marketing agency, what the percentage of success, and how is that going to align with your own skills, if it's really possible or not. So for me, I just want to come out there and tell you, and it really made me think I need to focus on Amazon a lot, because I'm good at it. If I'm good at something, work on it, you're going to do the best, and you can generate a lot of money. For sure, there's a lot of things we're playing into Amazon Marketplace and their own rules. But hey, man, better than working with someone else's marketplace, which have the same rules. They're going to have different rules. And I don't know. This is only my thought, and I'm really thinking about it this past 3 days. And that's why I'm giving you the plan. Hey, I want to do 2-3 products, each brand, grow it, and blah, 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 only in Amazon. I didn't go ahead and say, hey, I want to do it on Shopify or whatever. It's not even my plans, honestly, to do it. Maybe next year or the year after, maybe, but not now. How do you avoid tax? Alex Rivera says, How do you avoid taxes? Is it when you order less than 750? The whole 25% is killing me. Yes, there is a way of doing it, which is, I don't know, I remember it's $1,500 or something like that. But if the customs catch you and they see there's value more than what's being said on the box or what the freight forwarder did, I think you will get in trouble. So for me, I wouldn't do it, man. I think instead of thinking about avoiding it because 25% tariff, I think you should just raise your price or try to raise it, split test it, man. I mean, I'm telling you, if you don't split test, you're not gonna know. Like the supplement product, I'm $20 higher than an average guy in there, an average price, and still able to make it. So if it doesn't work, raise your prices and you should be fine. And I don't know how other people are making money. If other people are making money, that means maybe there's something wrong with the source, with the supplier. Maybe you can find it for better price. Maybe that's the price you didn't negotiate yet. And this is something you need to do, guys. If you really want every year or every 6 months, you need to reevaluate your business and you need to go back to your suppliers, to your vendors, and start to negotiate your prices. Hey, man, Johnny, I was with you for a long time. We have been doing this for a long time, but I think now we've established enough relationship. I think we should lower the price. Like, for example, a supplement, I already reached out to them a week ago, and I told them, hey, thank you so much. I'm really happy with your business. I think we're doing very well. We're both of us making money, but I really think we should reconsider our prices since we've been working for over a year. And and let's hear their response. But they always want to work with you. If you establish your business, you already have reordering, you have everything, any other supplier will be more than happy to take a stable business and take your orders at a lower price. So renegotiate until you get the price that you want. Josby says, what credit card in the US available for Canadian or small business? I don't know. I don't use it. That's why I told you I wasn't able to get one. Canadians are not able to get a credit card from the US. Maybe there's a way of doing it, but I haven't. The best one is Chase Business for Americans, and I think I would love to get this one because I spend a lot of money on marketing, and I think you get 2-3%, up to 5% cash back, which is really amazing. This is the card I really would like to get, but I'm not able to get it as a Canadian. Even with my LLC company is not working. I don't know what. But yeah, that would be awesome if you do it. Find the ones in Canada also. There's a lot of credit cards that give you few cash back on advertising. Get something that's good for marketing, advertising for business. They're gonna help you. Canadians, they have some of them too. Lady Ironside says, any tips on a good ManyChat setup? Look, I dabbled with ManyChat. I understand the concept. I understand what we use it for. But now I have someone in the team who will be able to do it. I have done few of them myself. You try to hire a few people on Fiverr. Trust me, they're gonna suck because it's not about only setting up the flows or getting a flow and putting in. It's about the process, about testing and split testing everything. Whatever works for John doesn't mean it's going to work for Mary. Whatever worked for Mary doesn't mean it's going to work for Mike. Whatever worked for Mike doesn't mean it's going to work for Susan. So every product is different. Every market is different. Every category is different. And while we're running the things, we need to split test. This might not work. We need to run multiple Facebook ads, see which one is good, which one is not good. The ones that are not good, we need to pause them. The ones that are working, we need to scale them. It's everything different. So I don't recommend just going in and just doing it like this. And I think even if you see a lot of tutorials out there on YouTube, it's good just to know the basics, or I'm going to give you a simple flow to do or sequence, email sequence, but I don't think so. I think you need to hire professionals for it if you really want to do it, because not only can it cost you the cost of the service itself, let's say $1,000, and the services are not cheap. It's going to be $1,000 just to be able to run, because there's someone who has to be there setting up all your Facebook ads, setting up all the pictures, all the images, all targeting the audience, everything. He needs to check it, and every time there's irregularity or there's a customer answering something or the flow is not working, someone has to sit there and watch it. That's so. If you have $1,000 already for for the service, plus you have the cost of the products that you're going to give away. If someone doesn't know, it's going to go ahead and give you a big percentage off or do something stupid that you're going to spend all these products and you're still not ranking. And the other thing is not only ranking, about how you keep the position when you rank. That's very important. So that's going to go back. They need someone not only experienced in ManyChat, someone who's experienced in Amazon, because the guy who's really special in Amazon knows the algorithm, knows what the unit session percentage, knows what the things you need to change on the product, on the listing. Like if we're going to be launching hopefully our ManyChat service in January, hopefully we're just testing a few things extra, is basically you're going to have a 30 minutes meeting with me for me to go ahead through all your listing, to go through your listing, what needs to be changed, what the copy is good, what's not good, what the things you need to consider before we launch the ManyChat, before we set up the ManyChat. Everyone else comes in, oh, you have a product, let me plug in the ManyChat and you're good to go, let me see what happens, and then you cost all your money. No, me, I'm going to be doing it differently. Come, you're going to have 30 minutes meeting with me. I'm going to check all your listing, make sure everything is on point or acceptable before we run ManyChat. So I know it's expensive, but nobody's going to do it for cheap. It's really, really a lot of time consuming. Even 1,000 is very cheap, very cheap. A lot of people message me, they want it, but I told them it's not worth it for you right now to do. You need to wait for January, February to do it. I think it's a better time, but hey, it is what it is. Excuse me for this question. How often does Amazon charge us for the professional account? Every month you will be charged $39.99 US if you're living in the US. If you're living in Canada, you'll pay $29.99 Canadian, and that's going to be every month as well. No, after 8 days, it's not going to happen. So maybe the cycle is different, but I think you should call them, and they're more than happy to do it for you. They will really refund you if there's any issue, but not every 8 days. Once every month, is once a month. Where do you find these skilled people? Haha, biggest struggle for me. Skilled people. I'm telling you, skilled people are very hard to get. There's a lot of them who claims they're skilled at them. I try so many of them. No, man. You need to, that's why even in our group, I'm trying to only mention the people who I've worked with or have used before for you to do, because a lot of claims out there. I get a lot of people saying, hey, I would like to do this. I would like to have a service. I would love this. We have this product. Would like to do it for you. Nah, man. If I don't try it, if I don't trust it, I'm not going to help you. I'm not going to promote it. So I need to make sure first I know it. And I'm not in a position to help anybody else. I don't have this big followers. But I need to stand behind what I say, and whatever I say has to align with what I do. And that's very important to me. Can you talk about seller feedback rating? It's important compared to product review. How many you need? Seller feedback is not that important. You just need few of them. I don't think I pay attention too much. Actually, you know what? Seller feedback means crap, and I'll tell you why. Because the new product we just did has no seller feedback. Zero seller feedback. Zero seller feedback. No seller feedback, no reviews, and still we were selling. So it's not the seller feedback. It's more about the product itself, how differentiated, and if you really present yourself in a really nice manner. Like us, all our product, the theme, the colors, the listing, everything matches, the email sequence really nicely done. So all that together is going to give it way a higher class quality product, and that's what we'll do. Sorry, I was going to drop my coffee. Oh my God, imagine. And yeah, so it's not only that, so you need to go more. Lady says, my supplier turned competitor is using my brand name and backend keyword. Seller support and brand registry keep denying my IP complaint, even though in the phone they say against us. What's your next? I really don't care if they use me, because sometimes I use competitors in my backend, or I use them in my PPC strategy to hurt them. Not hurt them, just to be able to advertise underneath them. I think instead of focusing on this, you need to focus more on your product and be a better. So even if they advertise under your product, your product needs to be more superior, and people will choose your product over them. Wayne says, hey Saad, please protect yourself for the guru bash video. I heard the bad gurus is hiring bad lawyers to sure the righteous guys. It's really sad to see bad guys gain more subscribers. You know what? I'm really not bashing anybody in this video. It's nothing. I'm just giving you 9 signs or 9 tips of how to spot a fake guru. I didn't mention no names. I didn't mention anybody. I'm just telling you, going out there, say, hey, what other gurus are not telling you, what the things they are mentioning just to try to get you to buy their product or subscribe to their channel or try to influence you to buy something because they have a hidden agenda. Now, the other thing, I just want to do this video because I want people to understand that there's a lot of bad people out there. Even if they have big names, they are actually not there to help you. They're just there to get the money. And also, there's a lot of good people who really doing this business, providing good information. Even if they're selling courses, they're doing things, they always get a bad reputation because of those people. Those small percentage of people who are scumbags, who are really hurting the good people, who are really trying to do the right thing in their YouTube channel. They're doing the right thing to their community, to their own clients, and they're getting hurt. Because now anybody, if I come tomorrow and tell you, hey, I have a course, you're going to tell me, oh my God, look at the scammer. He did this. He did a course. For sure, everyone who's with a course, they're scammers. No, man. I put all my experience, all my life experience, all my expertise in this real course that you will do yourself to make sure you help other people, that you know is a proven techniques help other people. I'm not just saying to say it or just I stole it from other course. No, there's something from my personal. So if I come out there and I do it legitimately, I'm trying to help people. And if I cannot help, I cannot go ahead and help thousands of people just by YouTube. If they take a course, maybe they'll be faster. I'll be able to have it, to be able to support even the money that be spent on each video that you do, on each Facebook group that you create, on all the back-end team to be able to help those people. So there's a lot involved, but I think people who are really doing it at high scale, or the top people in this industry, even they have the worst, one of the worst course. They have worse courses. They have really bad courses out there. They're just because they knew how to manipulate the information. They were able to manipulate the people's feeling, their personal, because all about marketing. And those people, they know how to tap. And I'm telling you, man, there's so much thin line between convincing someone and manipulating someone. So this is the line. You see people when they start, they convince. Hey, you know what? Yeah, it's true. If you do this, you're going to be awesome. This is, you're still good. But sometimes because of the money, you see people go through the manipulation, through deceiving, through scamming, because there's a thin line between convincing and manipulation. So they jump to the next level. We made thousands of people millionaires in this group. We made thousands and nobody. I'm like, what the hell, man? The data, the whole data, which is I'm going to share with you, is going to tell you there's only less than 1% of people who are making $1 million on Amazon. And you're telling me you have that many people who are successful. It doesn't make sense. But hey, it is valid business, 100%. Is it possible for you to make it 100%? Is it going to be struggle? 100%. Are you going to fail? 100%. Are you going to overcome it? Yes. So a lot of things into it, but yes, it will happen. I'm telling you, I swear to you, and I don't like to swear and do all this crap and bring God and crap like this in it. I never told someone any advice that I didn't believe in, or I wasn't doing it myself, or I don't believe that really worked for one of my clients. Never done it. If I did, and this was a wrong advice, because genuinely that was the best advice or the best way of solving this issue, that people will be aware of it. Like, I'm very straight up with my clients or with people I mentor. Hey, this is going to happen. This is what's going to happen. Don't expect this. Don't expect that. I'd be very, very clear with my message, because people need to know. People need to know. And I just don't want people to be foolish. That's it. But I really appreciate it, Wayne. It really means a lot, man. And you're right. A lot of those, because they made so much money now from the courses, they're hiring those lawyers just to intimidate people. You know, some people You know, I don't want to mention this one, but I really got. Anyways, I got so scammed and I couldn't even do nothing to the person because I didn't have the funds at that time to be able to do anything, and just sad. But anyways, just says, what bookkeeping do you recommend, Sad, for wholesale business? Wholesale business, as I said, you can do Inventory Lab. Is very good for you to do it. You can use QuickBooks. You can use X-Ray, or you can hire what we talked with our. Because who used to do my accounting or just do the monthly is my wife. She's better at this than me. But what we did right now is actually we're going to just download the monthly expenses, the monthly income, and the monthly outcome stuff. And we're going to give it to our accountant. Accountant is going to do all the paperwork for us on our behalf. So he recommended to do QuickBooks because that's what they deal with. That's the things that they used to, this software. So we're going to use it, get all the data, give it to him, give him access, and he will be able to do everything on our behalf, which is much, much easier for us. So you can do the same thing as well. Let's see what else. Hey, Sad, I'm a product photographer. How I can protect my images on Amazon? How can I... Hold a second. We have a meeting and this person is texting me. Hey, Sad, I'm a product photographer. How can I protect my images on Amazon? Nobody can steal it. There's no way for you to do it. There's only one way you can do that is by actually registering your photos or copyright with your state. So you need to go to the state and protect your copyright for that specific image or these copyright, and you'll be able to do it. But honestly, man, it's a long way, a long shot to do. But it's up to you, man. It's up to you. I don't do it. I don't care if someone takes it because, as I said, my image is going to have the theme. They're going to have the color theme of my product. So if someone else uses them, it's not going to work for them, or they're going to mess up all their strategy. Or it's gonna be few people, man. And if you do differentiation, if you do stuff, your images, very hard for other people to steal. But hey, it's up to you, man, if you want to do it. Sase, do you have all three products line brand registered beforehand, or are you using the IB accelerator? I'm using the IB accelerator. That's what I'm gonna be doing, and I'm not registered for them yet. But we'll be in the process. January, hopefully we're going to finish everything. I'm going to finish the contracts between me and those partners legally. Always protect yourself. I trust my partners 100%. I wouldn't do business with them if I didn't. But writing a contract is going to save me. I don't want to do the same mistakes I did before with other people. So I'm going to be writing the contract, creating the LLCs, and we will do the brand registry through IP Accelerator, which is going to be faster. And that's it, man. That's what we're going to do. So the way I'm doing it, just for those who would like to partner up with other people, I think Pernilla, if she wants to do it, we're going to create an LLC, independent LLC, that's going to be ownership 50-50. 50% for me, 50% for them. And then we're going to have this LLC is going to own all the trademark, is going to own the name of the brand, is going to own all the social media, everything. So if anything happens, we want to sell, I own 50-50. They own 50 of the followers, the audience, of the name, whatever, and I own the same thing. And there's going to be a buyout option if things didn't work out, that hey, you can buy my share, or I can buy your share, depending on what the agreement we come up with. And also on the side is going to be an agreement saying, yeah, like I own 50% of the company, you own 50% of the company, but since the profit, because some of them I'm not doing 50-50, I'm doing less, 40% for me, 60% for them as a profit for every month. This is how I'm going to approach it. So, yeah, man. But IB Accelerator is very good. And there's one guy I'm testing right now. And hopefully if it does very well, I'll let you know. But everything is slow now because of the holidays. So anyways, I really had a lot of questions I wasn't able to get to. But I might be able to do another webinar hopefully during the week. Just live, you can attend if you want. Yes, if you cannot, it doesn't matter. I would like to hear more, guys, about you guys, about your comment. What's your goals for 2020? What you want to do? Leave it in the comment. If there's anything, any question that you have, leave it in the comment. I need your help. for us to grow. I need your help for us. I need your likes. I need your comments. I need you to hit the notification bell so every time we come up, you can hear us, and you can actually watch what we're going to talk about, all the latest tips and tricks about Amazon. At the same time, I would love to wish you and wish your family a great 2020. I wish you nothing but the best. I want you to keep going, keep hustling, keep having those goals ahead of your in your head to be able to apply them. Have them in a blackboard, have them in a whiteboard, whatever you want, in a notepad. Just write them on your phone, whatever it is, just to make sure you really tackle them. And every time you tackle one option, just put a check mark. It's gonna feel so good when you do that, because it's a big thing, a big progress you have done in your business. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. I love you all, and I will see you soon. Take care, everybody.